In the case of Shelley v. Kraemer, the Shelleys, an African-American family, wanted to purchase a house that the Kraemers had put up for sale. However, the Kraemers and their neighbors were part of a racial covenant that allowed only Caucasians to live in the area, and denied them the ability to purchase it. The deed stated that people of the Negro or Mongolian race were not allowed to stay on the property or purchase it. In this case, I feel that justice was served because a man that was being denied of basic rights was able to change his circumstance and exercise his 14th Amendment right to acquire property. The first step towards justice for Shelley took place in 1945 when Shelley and Kraemer appeared before the St. Louis Circuit Court. Kraemer brought the suit to the court hoping that he could prevent the Shelleys from acquiring his property. Shelley's case was he was being denied the 14th Amendment right to acquire, own, enjoy, and dispose of property. Kraemer, on the other hand, went in the direction that he should be able to sell his property to whomever he pleases, and that the rules of the racially restrictive covenant should be upheld. In the court, it was proven that the restrictive covenant was invalid because it was not to become effective until signed by all property owners in the district, and signatures of all the owners had never been obtained. Plus, the Shelleys had no actual knowledge of the restrictive agreement. In St. Louis, the court ruled in Shelley's favor and made the just decision that would allow him to exercise his 14th Amendment right. It was seen how Shelley was being discriminated against, and he was going to be able to purchase the house. However, Kraemer appealed in 1946 to the Missouri Supreme Court, where the verdict was reversed. They ordered that the racial covenant be enforced and hindered justice from being served by viewing Kraemer's case as something stronger than it really was, due to their corruption and bias. The Shelleys then appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court, and on May 3, 1948, the court decided that though the racial covenant didn't allow any person not of the Caucasian race to purchase the property, it once again was deemed invalid, and it was determined that the 14th Amendment would be being ignored if they could not purchase the property. Ultimately, justice was served because Shelley was able to purchase the property and exercise the rights that he was being denied of by Kraemer and the restrictive covenant.